Hello there, everyone. So, just wanted to talk to you guys really quick about one of my interesting projects that I now have going on. One of my many, anyways. So I'm pretty sure I've never introduced you to these guys. So this right here, I know she's pretty hard to see. I'm trying to get it on her nice. And sorry for the messy background. We are in the process of a lot of things. This is my female Nicaraguan boa right here. And you can see she's pretty big. And this little boy right here, just very curious of the camera. This little boy right here is Onyx. And this is Granola, by the way. Onyx is my male Nicaraguan boa, which he's just an itty bitty little baby. Fantastic patterns. The only Nicaraguan boa that I have ever seen like this. When I obtained him from the Reptile Expo in Hamburg, he was the only one of his kind. There were plenty of Nicaraguan, but he was the only one like this. He's got an amazing red tail. He does resemble a Colombian boa, very much so. And I've been in love with him since day one, basically. Now, he was pretty cheap when I got him, so I never thought to ask why he was so cheap. And within the first couple of days, I found out very quickly why. I mean, why would a boa with these colors not be expensive, right? Onyx here has some anger issues he has yet to work out. We've been doing a lot of working, mind you, so he's being a lot easier now than he used to. I've seen him so angry that he literally wanted to act like a rattlesnake. He literally hissed at me, stood up in his S pose, which, if you guys have never owned a snake, that's usually a sign of aggression. So just be mindful of it. So he's hissing at me in his S pose, shaking his tail like a rattlesnake. Look at this beautiful tail. And that's Granola's big tail. So I also just learned out a cool way to, to be able to know whether your snake is male or female. So apparently there is a way, but it's always good to double and triple check. And she's going into shed, you guys, by the way. That's why she's pretty to herself right now. She is pretty dark in her colors, darker than normal. And let me see if I can get this patch really quick right here. Right there in the inner middle circle. It's getting really gray. She is about to start shedding. And she's always been such a sweet girl. You can literally pet her in the face. Let me see if I can. And I'm sorry with this bed. So she is pretty shy, and I hope that I actually got it on camera. Sorry if I didn't. Onyx, on the other hand, and I'm sorry that this camera is pretty crappy quality right now. Anyways, his face is right over here. It's very hard to show you guys. He's a little wiry guy, by the ways. aside from him just being aggressive, he's wiry too, so yeah. But yeah, anyways, back to how to tell the genders of them. So it's right along the tail. So basically you feel for the area between their vent. Basically between the spurs and the vent. You feel downward. For males, you should feel a little bump, and you shouldn't press hard, but you know, you should press it a little lightly. Basically you feel downward and you'll eventually feel a little lump, and it will take a few times if you guys have never tried it out before. But if you feel the lump going halfway down the tail, usually it is a male. No lump, smooth area, you should have a female. Again, that should help you for the Nicaraguans, possibly Colombians as well, as a few other snakes, although I'm not 100% sure which ones. But yeah, I thought it was a fun fact that I could teach you guys, and I'm pretty sure that this video is going to be really crappy, and I'm sorry for showing you guys how bad my room looks right now. But, you know, kind of wanted to make a video just for these guys, mostly because you guys probably never saw them. And I'm sorry for my voice currently, because I am a bit sick. Onyx thinks he's going somewhere, but he's really not. Let me see if I can really quick show you their bellies, by the way. This is her beautiful stomach right here. Usually it gets an even more like peach, orange tone, whatever. I'm sorry, I'm not too good with colors all the time. Onyx, on the other hand, right now he's completely bare. You can't see any hint of his colors, but he does display an even brighter peach than Granola does. He's pretty curious, and I do love him. I was originally going to rehome him, but I decided instead, and I'm sorry for the movement, you guys. Granola is trying to get away. But yeah. He is taming down, so if I can get him tame enough, I just may not end up getting rid of him. And within the next few years, I do plan on breeding these guys. If you guys don't know too much about boas, they can actually produce up to 30 babies per clutch, and that is the Nicaraguan boa anyways, to be specific. Onyx is trying to fall, so yeah, but 30 eggs each clutch. Determining the gender, you feel between the vent. A bump around the center of the tail is a male. No bump is a female, but you do have to feel very smoothly, very lightly, or else you can harm your snake. I don't know. So you can see the light over here as well. So I'm trying to see if you guys can see her really quick. She's behind another container as well. This baby girl right here, Septile, my bearded dragon. You may eventually see her in my videos as well. Not too sure if I have ever shown her to you before. I'm sorry about all this movement, you guys. Granola's still trying to get away. But this is about the end of the video. I'm probably going to put these guys away now. So I'll show you them another day, possibly next week. But I do kind of want to start showing these guys off because they are going to pair off one day. and produce about 30 babies for me. So we shall see what happens in the future. It'll also help you guys watch Onyx grow up. Granola is pretty big, but Onyx will catch up to her somewhat. He will get about 4 feet, 4.5. She would get about 5, maybe 5.5 to 6 feet. So that is also the difference between their sizes. And I will see you guys on the next video. Just look at their color difference. He is the only Nicaraguan boa that I've ever seen with this color. Anybody else looks like her. But again, I will see you guys on the next video. Goodbye.